If you run an e-com brand, you probably already know that email marketing is one of the highest ROI channels you're not fully using yet. And the truth is, without the right automation workflows, you're easily leaving money on the table every single day. In this video, I'm going to show you the Shopify email automation workflows that will actually move the needle in 2025 onwards 2026 to help one of my clients increase revenue by 20 to 40% without spending more on ads. Over the years, I helped over 150 Shopify brands scale using our high converting flows. These automations run 24/7 behind the scenes and bring you sales you'll normally miss. So let me break down the 10 email automation workflows that are absolutely crushing for Shopify brands right now. I'm going to show you exactly what each one does, why you need them, and specific strategies that are working right now. First up is your welcome flow, and this is where most brands completely drop the ball. When someone subscribes to your list, you have about 48 hours of peak attention before they forget about you. But here's what most people don't realize. Your welcome flow isn't about just saying thank you for subscribing. It's about building a relationship from day one. A proper welcome flow should have at least 5 to 7 emails spread over 7 to 10 days. Email 1 delivers their welcome incentive and introduces your brand. Email 2 tells your founder story. People buy from people, not from companies. Email 3 showcases social proof and customer testimonials. Email 4 educates them about your products. And Email 5 creates urgency around their welcome discount. One of my clients, a skincare brand, doing about $200K per month, was getting a 2% conversion rate from their basic welcome email. Just one generic thank you for subscribing message with a 10% off code. We rebuilt their welcome flow with a 5 email strategy. And now they're converting at 12%. That's a 6x improvement and added an extra $30K per month just from one flow. And the secret is really personalization and storytelling. Don't just tell your audience about your products. You want to tell them where you created them, why you created them, what problems you're solving, and how other customers' lives have changed. Checkout flow, your 24/7 recovery machine. Next is abandoned checkout. And this one is pure gold. Here's a stat that'll blow your mind. About 70% of people who start a checkout never finish it. That's not because they don't want your product. They probably received a phone call, their kids needed help with something, or they just wanted to check out the shipping costs. But here's the thing, they're not gone forever. They just got distracted. Your abandoned checkout flow should hit them within an hour with a gentle reminder. Something that's no pressure at all. Maybe something like, hey, you left something behind. Then 24 hours later, hit them with the social proof. Show them the reviews and also customer photos. Day 3 is where you want to add urgency. There's limited stock or sales ending soon, whatever that creates the fear of missing out. I had a client in the fitness space. They sell workout equipment and they were losing about $80K per month to abandoned checkouts. We set up a 4-email abandoned checkout sequence, and in the first one alone, they recovered $47,000. That's more than half of the revenue coming back automatically. The key really for abandoned carts is timing and also the messaging. Don't be pushy in email 1. You want to build value in email 2, and then create urgency in email 3. And if you want to get really advanced, email 4 can be a plain text email from the founder asking if they were having any issues with the checkout. Browse abandonment flow. Catch the window shoppers before they even leave. A browse abandonment targets people who look at your products and didn't add anything to their carts. These are warm potential customers who just need an extra little push. They're interested enough to browse, but something held them back. Maybe they weren't sure about the sizing, maybe they wanted to compare prices, maybe they just needed more information. Your browse abandonment flow addresses these concerns. Email 1 shows them exactly what they were looking at with the subject line, still think about this. Email 2, you can add some social proof here. Reviews from other customers who bought the exact same product. Then email 3, you can offer a small discount, but only if it makes sense for your margins. One of our jewelry clients saw a 15% increase in conversion rate on their browse abandonment flow. That might not sound huge, but when you're getting 500 people browsing your products daily, that's 75 extra sales just from people who would have otherwise forgotten about you. Now we have the post-purchase flow. This is where the real money lives. Your post-purchase flow is where the real money is made, and most brands completely ignore this. They think their sale's over when someone buys, and that's completely wrong. This step is where you build the lifetime value. The average customer acquisition cost keeps going up. It's probably costing you $30 to $50 to get a new customer. But getting an existing customer to buy again, that causes you nothing except the emails you send. Your post-purchase flow should start immediately after purchase with a thank you email that includes order details and what to expect next. Then when the order ships, send tracking info plus usage tips or any advice on how to actually use the product to the most efficient way. A week after delivery, ask for a review. 2 weeks later, introduce complimentary items. A month later, you want to check in with them and see how they're liking their purchase. One of our supplement clients were getting about 15% of customers to make a second purchase. We optimized their post-purchase sequence to include educational content about their supplements, usage tips, and strategic product recommendations. Now, 34% of the customers make a second purchase within 90 days. That single change added $180K to their annual revenue. And I say this all the time, the secret is about providing value and not just pitching your products. Teach them how to get the most out of what they bought, and they'll trust you enough to buy more. And something to know about retention is to get the product in the actual hands of the customer. Customer win-back flow. Your customer win-back flow targets customers who haven't purchased in 60 to 90 days, depending on your purchase lifecycle. Your win-back flow targets customers who haven't purchased in 60 to 90 days. This depends on your purchase cycle. These people already know you, like, and trust your brand because they bought from you before. They just need a reason to come back. You don't want to send them just discounts and hope for the best. That's lazy marketing. You start by reminding them why they love your brand in the first place. Show them what's new since they purchased. Share customer success stories, then offer an incentive to get them to come back. I worked with a fashion brand that was losing about 40% of customers after their first purchase. We created a win-back sequence that started with "We missed you" and showcases new arrivals, then shares styling tips, and offer a welcome back discount. And the result of that, they reactivated 18% of their lapsed customer, adding an extra $95K in revenue over 6 months from people who had just been lost forever. VIP flow. This turns your best customers into brand loyalists. Your VIP flow identifies your highest value customers and treats them like loyalty. These are people who have spent the most money or purchased the most frequently. They already love your brand, so make them feel special and they'll spend even more. Give them early access to sales, exclusive products, and special discounts just for them. Or even just show them the behind the scenes content. Make them feel like an insider of your brand. One of my clients created a VIP tier for customers who spent over $500. These VIP customers got 48-hour early access to new products and sales. Their VIP customers now spend 3x more than the regular customers and have a 90% retention rate. Product review request flow. Turn customers into your marketing team. Reviews are social proof gold, but most customers won't leave them unless you ask. And when you ask matters just as much as how you ask. Your review request flow should go out 7 to 14 days after delivery, when they had the time to use the product. Make it easy with direct links to review platforms. Consider adding a small incentive like a 10% off your next order if you leave a review. Here's the advanced strategy. Segment your review requests. Happy customers, those who open your post-purchase emails and click links, get the standard review requests. Customers who seem less engaged gets a "how's everything going" email. This first addresses any issues before asking for a review. The back in stock flow. When products go out of stock, you're not just losing sales today. You're losing future sales. Customers move on, find alternatives, or forget about you. Your back in stock flows capture that demand and turns it into immediate revenue when inventory returns. But it's not just about sending an "it's back" email. You want to create urgency. There's limited quantities available and you want to show social proof. You can say something like 500 people were waiting for this item. You want to make it easy to buy with direct product links. One of my clients in the home goods space had a product that kept selling out. Instead of just restocking and hope people will find it, we set up a back in stock notification system. When the product came back, 35% of people on a waitlist purchased within 24 hours. Cross-sell and upsell flow. Increase your order value without increasing ad spend. This targets recent customers with complementary products. The key is relevancy and timing. If someone bought a phone case, show them some screen protectors and wireless chargers. If they bought a dress, show them accessories that will match that dress. But timing matters. Don't hit them immediately after the purchase. They just spent money. Wait 2 to 3 weeks when they're enjoying their product, then introduce products that enhances their experience. I worked with a brand that increased their average order value by 28% just by implementing strategic cross-sell flows. Instead of random product recommendations, we mapped out logical product combinations and timed the email perfectly. Alright, sunset flow time. This cleans your list and saves you money. Finally, your sunset flow. This identifies unengaged subscribers and either re-engages them or remove them from your list. This improves your deliverability and saves you money on email platform costs. But don't just delete inactive subscribers. Give them one last chance with a "we miss you" email flow. Offer a significant discount or ask them what went wrong. You might be surprised how many come back. Here's what's crazy. Most Shopify brands have maybe 2 to 3 of these workflows set up, and are usually super basic. A simple abandoned cart email may be a welcome message, but when you have all 10 running with proper segmentation, timing, and messaging, that's when you see 20 to 40% of revenue coming from emails. The key is that these workflows work together as an ecosystem. Someone might go through your welcome flow, then hit your abandoned checkout flow, and then eventually your VIP flow. Each touchpoint builds on the last, creating a complete customer journey that maximizes lifetime value. And here's the beautiful part. Once these are set up correctly, they run 24/7 without you touching them. While you're sleeping, your email automation is recovering abandoned carts, upselling customers, and bringing back lapsed buyers. Even if you set up all these workflows, you still need the right timing, segmentation, and content strategy to make them truly profitable. If you want these workflows set up the right way so you can scale your brand without spending more on ads, check the link below and book a free call with us today. Right after that, watch my video on the 7 ChatGPT prompts to build a $10 million email campaign.